Hey, it's Rob. Welcome to Axel's Garage. In today's video, we're going to start this new series calling it a $40 holster challenge. And what I mean by that is we were looking for holsters that retail anywhere from $35 to $40, and there's a boatload of them. And we were trying to, and even cheaper, but I mean the maximum price around 40 bucks or so. Maybe you could squeak it to 45 if you want to option it and make it look a little bit nicer. So with today's video, we're looking at a Kydex inside the waistband holster, and we got a few that we're going to compare this one to, but we had to start somewhere. And in no particular order are we starting with this one, but it's going to be the Concealment Express Kydex inside the waistband holster. It's not their tuck or anything like that. It's their standard inside the waistband holster. And we got it with the carbon fiber finish. And the only reason why we got the carbon fiber finish on it and just didn't get the standard black was because they had a Christmas special. We ordered it before Christmas. They had a special coupon code, and we were able to get the carbon fiber holster for, I don't know, it was 37 or 42. It was right around 40 bucks. So we're going to call it 40 bucks. So we got this carbon fiber holster. It comes with a lifetime warranty. Now, with the warranty, it says if you have any issues with your order whatsoever, contact us immediately, and our goal is 100% absolute satisfaction. We'll solve your issue or your money back, which pretty much, that kind of sounds like if you don't like it, you can send it back. But if you look further in their little pamphlet of information here, the warranty and disclaimer they have, right? So in the warranty and disclaimer, it says lifetime warranty covers any defects in materials or workmanship for the life of the holster, which is a pretty standard lifetime warranty. But they do have this satisfaction guarantee. So if you don't like it and you want to return it because you don't like it, well, that's on you, and you're going to have to, make present it to them. But this is their regular inside the waistband Kydex holster. As you see it here, you can adjust the can from a -5 to a +20 degrees. When it comes, or at least mine, when it came out of the box, judging from where the screw is, this screw right here is a fixed hole. This one is an oval, so it can be adjusted up and down, which will bring this way or this way. It's all the way on the cant, so this is going to be a +20 degree cant on it, which is kind of like where I like it anyway, so I'm going to leave it where it is. Looking at the holster, it seems really nicely made, and I'm going to move the camera so you can get a little bit better look at the holster itself. So here on the bench we have the holster. It seems, the finish seems to be really nice. Not the carbon fiber, I'm just talking about the holster itself. Some of the comments online that you would read about this, the negative reviews, are that the edges were sharp and they weren't polished nice. And I think that has been addressed in the last couple of years. Over here there's a little bit of roughness in the polishing, but it's not anywhere jagged where it's sharp, and people had said that there were sharp corners and sharp edges, and this doesn't seem to be the case. Screws look decent. Rubber grommets, nice and beefy rubber grommets, and this is a very, very thick plastic belt hook. I really like how thick this is. This plastic here. Of course, when it's thick, it's more bulk, but that's the drawback of having a nice thick heavy one. But I like this as far as how strong it appears under first inspection. Like I said, it's a one-piece Kydex with an open bottom. I don't know how thick that is. It's a little on the thin side if you compare it to my knife. My knife is definitely, this is my everyday carry knife. It's definitely thicker. The knife is thicker than the Kydex. And then it has the adjustable 2 screws for adjustable retention with those thick rubber grommets. And the thick rubber grommets are great because they kind of stop the screw from backing out. And there is, in the instruction manual, they do say that there is some kind of thread locker on these screws as well. I don't know how much the tension is in there, but you can see this little groove right here, which catches the front of the trigger guard. That is where it's going to be retained right there. So when you squeeze these in a little bit more, it's going to squeeze this in a little bit more, and that's your retention. All right, but this holster here is made for a Glock 19. I have not had a an inside the waistband Kydex holster like this, especially one with this big guard, so that the firearm isn't up against your skin and the holster is. You know, I've kind of been old school. I've had something like this for 20 years for my Glock 26. This holster is probably about 20, anywhere from 20 to 25 years old. I have an early Glock 26. It's well worn. It's a DeSantis. You know, only retention on this is the friction in your belt, and there's no reholstering once you know, draw this one. But I have used it for many years. DeSantis used to be right down the road from me, and we were able to go there and get some stuff if we talked them into it years ago when they were a real small company making them out of a real small factory right over here where I live. Then I also used this for my 26 for many years, an outside the waistband pancake, which you could see is well worn and well linted. Wow, look at that. Woo! A lot of lint in that one. So what I was getting at was I never had anything with this here. Now, well, how does it fit? This one is designed for a 19. It's got an open bottom. Okay, I have a 19 right here, safe, clear, and empty. All right, and okay, it seems like it locks in pretty good without making any adjustment. So I think where the retention screws are is good. As far as how snug, it's got a little bit of rock in it. So you could see that little bit of rock, which I don't know if that will tighten up when you're actually wearing it, or if you're going to feel that rocking. I'm going to tell you right now, if I got to feel this rocking when I'm walking or wearing it, I'm not going to like it. But we're going to give it a shot. Either way, it's got plenty of room up here on the top for any aftermarket sights that you may have. This is a brand new 19, so it's got factory sights on it, and goes in nice, comes out nice. I really don't know if I would tighten it up any more than that, but if tightening it up a little bit gets rid of this rock, which I don't think that it's gonna, but if it does, maybe I like it. But I'm gonna wear it like this, and we're gonna see. Now, one of the nice things about having a 26 that I carried for, like I said, about 25 years, I've been carrying this 26. Again, this one is safe, clear, and empty as well. But this 26 will probably fit in this holster. All right, and there you go, because it's the same size, and oddly enough, it doesn't rock as much as the 19 did. It's still got a little rock in it, but not nearly as much as the 19, which is kind of odd, because the part of the holster that grabs everything is the same size. All right, and you can see on this end, it just falls about a ½ inch shy of the bottom, but with this open bottom. So I guess you could use this one holster for a 26 or a 19 or any other of the Glock line that has the same dimensions as the 26 or the 19. So I'm thinking if you put a 17 in here, it might just stick out a little farther on the bottom. I don't know. But that's what we're going to go with. I'm going to make sure these screws right here are tight. No reason to think that they wouldn't be, but I just want to make sure that the belt clip screws are tight. So I'll give them a little twist to make sure they're in there good. And they feel pretty snug. You can't see the back of the screws because it's a closed, let's see if I can get it on the camera there. It's a little closed nut on the back, where on the back of the retention screws, here's the front and the back of the retention screws, you can see it's open, so you can see that the screws are, there's enough thread contact between the screws and the nuts. But on the clip one, you can see right there, you can't see the threads coming through because they're closed on the back. So my initial out-of-the-box thought on this is it seems pretty good. It seems well made. The only thing I don't like is that little rock, but we're not going to know until I wear it. So I'm going to wear this every day, and once I'm satisfied that I've worn it long enough where I can give you an update on whether or not I like it, then you're going to get a full quick review on it, tell you what I do like, tell you what I don't like, and then we're going to move on to the next one for our $40 holster review. So hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a comment down below if you've used it, if you've liked it, what you found, what you haven't found, and what other comparable priced inside the waistband Kydex holster you're using that you might like better than this one. Let me know, and maybe we'll pick one of them up and we'll do a review on them next. As always, thanks for watching.